I'm going to show you how to turn the classic Whirlybird helicopter into a 4-bladed autogyro by adding a few more cuts and folds. Then we'll make the advanced version that comes down slower and works both right side up and upside down. The original Whirlybird was entered by Richard New in the 1967 Great International Paper Airplane Contest. Print the pattern from my website at realpaperflight.com. Carefully cut along all the red lines and flatten it out. Now make the folds just like I show you in these views. After you make all the folds, set the blades in a perfect plus shape, each bent down a little bit. Notice how the outer blades are offset in the same spin direction as the inner blades, so this is the front edge of each blade. You can stiffen the blades by creasing along the middle and again near the front edge like this. And flattening the creases to get a slight airfoil shape like this. Bend the blades down a bit past 90 degrees so they droop before you fly it. When you drop it, the air will push them up where they belong, so you get better performance. If it's made, adjusted, and dropped right, it should spin very smoothly. Now let's try something new. You can cut the folded weight off the bottom, or make a new one by cutting these parts off the pattern and folding the rest like you did before to get this. It still works because this part hangs down far enough it does not need all that weight, and it is skinny enough it does not catch too much air and destabilize it. It might wobble a bit more, but now it comes down slower. Here's the real surprise. It often works upside down. It's not quite as stable. Why does it work at all? Because this part is both heavy enough to act as ballast and light enough to act as a tail following along behind the rotor. This is a multi-mode autogyro with 2 flight modes. Much like an airplane that can fly right side up or upside down. It's good to experiment and see what you can learn. It might be the lift forces on all 4 blades balance to keep it from tipping over, or it might be a better gyroscope. So do you really need this part as much? What happens if you cut half of it off? It still works. It wanders sideways a bit more, and it has a little less tendency to get the part that hangs down to act strangely if it gets tipped at an angle. The same changes happen when it's flown upside down. What if we cut the whole tail off? It still works, but it wanders sideways even more easily. And it's less stable upside down. I'm James Zonker, a non-traditional designer and Guinness record setter in paper aviation. To see more, see the comments and links below this video.